Now we need to work on the icons before we finally proceed. So yeah, let's start with icon alert. So let's say template, close it here, we'll say SVG inside. Oops, not exactly. So inside SVG sub XML. So instead, okay, no, that's fine. Subclass icon tabler. This is icon alert. Icon tabler. Icon tabler alert triangle. Let it be filled. Okay. Next, let's do some width. Let's keep it to 24. Next, we'll do some height. Yeah, the height can also be 24. Let's say view box, right? View box should be yeah, 24. It's fine. Let's also do stroke. Width should be 2. Keep it at 2. And then let's do stroke alone. We'll do current color, field, we'll do none. Stroke line cap, actually we'll say round. Stroke line joined, we'll say round. So let's go ahead and close that now. Just before we close the SVG tag, just within this we'll say path. Inside here we'll say none. Yeah, so that looks not bad. Let's have another path here. Yeah, so basically we'll have another path, but we will modify this a little bit. I already have something prepared for you guys. But just inside here we are also going to say stroke. I'm thinking, okay, let's just say stroke. Let's define the stroke. Actually should be stroke width, right? Yeah, and that should be 0. And then let's give it a few of current color. Okay. Once that's done, we now need to close it. Okay, with that in mind, let's get rid of that. And yeah, so that's it for our first icon. Now we need to input. I have prepared this for you guys. So yeah, straight thing here. Oops. Okay, so it looks like we missed something here. Just below the template tag, let's have a style tag, and yeah, let it just be closed actually. Okay, cool. So now within this, let's say import URL, and I'm basically going to import the transitions CSS, if you remember. Yeah, so we'll say assets, styles, and then transitions. Yeah, should be transitions. So once that's done, let's go ahead and do the following. Let's say input range WebKit slider thumb. Okay, let's go WebKit appearance none. Yeah, appearance none. Width, let's make it 24. Height 24, and then we'll have border radius, which should be 999. Okay, and then yeah, we'll move on to the background color should be white, and then we'll have a carousel pointer there, and then we'll have transition. So let's just go ahead and say transition. Okay, let's go background color. It should be point 2 seconds. That's all right. So just below this, I'm just gonna move this up. We're gonna be having pretty much the same input range, but this time it will be input range, close it, and there should be hover. So hover with not bad. So we'll have border radius, border radius of 999. Okay, and that should be good. Background color, let's not keep it white here. Background color, let's have RGB. It's gonna be like 200 and 200, another 200. All right, and yeah, so finally we should say CTA button comma dot btn WebKit, so WebKit tab highlight color. We'll say transparent. Okay, so we're done here. Just go ahead and save that. So that should be fine. So we're dealing with some icons. We'll get back to putting this stuff together. Let's go ahead and do the icon check. So we're using pretty much the same stuff. Space start, and so this is where we're going to be doing a little change. So here, let's go and say check. Right, once we say check, we'll leave everything else the way it is, but the only change we'll make is here. Okay, so yeah, and also we need this guy. And I don't think we need this. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the copy. We shall paste that, and here, instead of having all of this, we'll just say copy, because we're basically just getting the copy icon. we'll leave everything the way it is. This line, everything the way it is, fine. We just need to get rid of this stuff here, and then we'll remain with this, but we'll make it two. So very soon I'll be pasting stuff for these areas. Okay, cool. So now let's go ahead to lowercase. Inside lowercase we'll pass the same stuff, and this time we're gonna have this tabla, we'll say later case lower. Okay, so that's good. I'll leave everything else the way it is, and then here we're gonna have 4 of these guys now, so we'll just duplicate this 2 times. That should be fine. So now we go ahead and copy this. So now we go to numbers. When we get to numbers, paste the same stuff, and then here we are just going to change this stuff to, let's say 1 2 3. We'll leave everything else the way it is, and we are also going to have about 4, no 3. Let's have 3 here. Okay, and that should be good. Let's go ahead, move on to symbols. When we come to symbols, we are also going to have the same stuff, but here we're just going to put an asterisk, and here we'll have 6. Yeah, so let's have 6 here. Now finally we have our uppercase, and so the uppercase, we're gonna have the same stuff, but we're just gonna say later case upper, right? And that should be good. And here we are going to have 4. Okay. And yeah, and you can leave everything else the way it is. So we're almost done. We just need to get, you know, this stuff for these areas, and just import that stuff here. All right, so we'll start with the alert. So I already have this stuff for you here. I'm just gonna copy this and then paste it right here. Okay, and let's just save that. Let's go to icon check. So icon check, we have that. Get back to that and paste. Save. We have icon copy. Icon copy has got 2, so copy that and paste it there, and then we'll copy this one and also paste it there. Save, and we'll go to lowercase, copy that. So we're just gonna open lowercase. Yeah, we've got 4 here. We'll paste that, and we'll paste this one in the very next line, and we'll paste this one in the very next line, and then we'll paste finally this one in this line. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Let's do numbers now. Get back here, numbers, we've got 1, and then we get the second one, which is this one. Paste it here, and then yeah, it looks like we only have 2 here. Actually supposed to be 3. So, and actually that's like the third one. Okay, so this is supposed to be the third one, and then here we need this one. Okay, and for this part, let's just type it out. M3 10 L2 12V8. Okay, looks good. Go ahead and save that. Now we'll check the symbols. We've got this one. This is a M12 4.5. We'll paste that there. We've got this one, and then we've got this one, and then we've got this one, then we've got this one, and finally we have this one. Just make sure you save that. I can't remember if we saved this. We'll just go back. Finally, let's do the uppercase. So we get this one, group that here, copy that, and paste it there. Just go ahead and save that. We're pretty much done. I'll just confirm if we have everything set up. Yeah, I think we're ready. I'm just gonna attempt to close all and see which ones haven't been saved. Okay, so warning wasn't saved, so now it's saved. I'm just gonna come up top, and actually we're just gonna build it first of all. Let's build it.